We're in a generation now where we love sharing pictures with each other, and I think it's so much more exciting to do it through film than, you know, just the standard like your phone or something like that. It just adds something different to it.
I think digital's boring. It's easy, anyone can shoot digital. I just don't think it's the same as film. Film encapsulates an isolated moment of time. Hello, my name's Dorian Day. I'm a documentary and event photographer, and I've slowly started to move into video direction, creative direction, and I've started my own creative company. I've been shooting photos and videos for about 7.5 years.
My name's Hope. I've been taking film pictures for about 4 years now. Yeah, I just love it. I don't see it as work. It's just kind of a bit for fun. Yeah, I started on nights out and things like that, going up to people. I like usually taking pictures of like bouncers, people like that, or kind of cool people that you probably wouldn't normally meet in your own friendship group. It sparks a conversation, and then, you know, I'll get their Instagram, things like that, and if I share it with them and they repost it, it kind of reminds me why I do it.
I started out in East London. I was part of the kind of squat rave scene, so the illegal parties, and I would go there and document my friends on nights out. I was given a camera by my uncle and that got mugged off me, so I went and bought my own when I came to uni, and then I've kind of bought that and never moved back.
I think for me it's authenticity. Digital pictures, they look great for like commercial photography, but that's kind of not why I got into photography.
Anyone can go to a rave with a digital camera. You've got an SD card with like, what, 5,000 images? As long as 100 of them are good, you've done your job. Whereas if I go to a rave and I've got 2 rolls, which is 72 exposures, I have to time and execute each one almost perfectly, otherwise there's no point in me being there.
There's definitely a sense of community within like photography in Manchester, I think, compared to like other cities. Obviously with it being a bit more small than like London and places like that, people kind of know of each other a bit more.
I find it rewarding. It's that whole thing of like, you don't know until it's kind of in front of you, it's been scanned and it's there, and you can kind of enjoy that moment.
I think the pictures are a bit more real. We're so used to seeing such stage pictures with influencers and like the rise of social media that you rarely see something that is real on social media. And, you know, we look back at like pictures of our mum and dad when they were younger, or baby pictures, and even if they're not like the best quality and they're a bit blurry, they're just way more interesting to look at.
It's a mixed bag. I still try and shoot what I like, which is great because that's kind of documentary stuff, so I always have a camera with me because I'm always kind of just documenting stuff around me. But it's started to shift because like documentary photography is great, but it doesn't pay. And if I want to keep doing what I'm doing, I have to move into other avenues like the fashion and econ side of it, where, you know, it's a lot more stylized.
I mean, I think we're already starting to see it, but I definitely think it's going to start to be used more in commercial spaces. I'm a big fan of Drama Call and Jay Johnson, his photography. I know a lot of that is on film, and brands like Places and Faces, obviously they started up with film photography and kind of like unconventional settings and things like that. And I think people are realising that consumers find that way more interesting to look at than just kind of digital pictures in a studio in front of a white wall. Obviously these methods have paved the way for the newer ones, so it's interesting and important to kind of keep them alive.
It's got a concrete foundation in terms of its base. It gets passed down. Like, I got passed down a camera from my uncle. I'll probably pass a camera down if I ever have children to my children. It flows, because once you get a knack for it and you realise how much better it is, you're addicted. I spend every penny I have on film continuously, and I wouldn't stop. No matter how close I get to like not being able to pay my rental bills, I will still buy film.